Hello everyone and welcome back to Floki Plays Subnautica. This is Robert aka Floki, middle-aged dad playing games in his basement after bedtime. And yeah, so it's been a while since I recorded the last video. I feel I've been, I don't know, a little disheartened, I guess. I feel like I'm not making very fast progress lately. I'm feeling a little nervous about continuing to expand my base in what appears to be Reaper Leviathan territory. Um, I feel like I want to keep going with this base. I don't want to start from scratch somewhere else or, pick up and move again. Um, but I do admit I've been feeling like both. I'm making slow progress, but also uh, doing things in a rushed and um, disorganized way. So maybe we can honestly like slow things down a bit um, and actually make sure we are doing what we need to do and not just trying to rush through things. So, I definitely want to expand the space, and I definitely need a lot more titanium to get that done. But I also uh, uh, need more food. I don't want to rely on nutrient blocks um, and run out of those. So let's think about. Okay, so we've already emptied that. That is good. And we have some salt ready to go here. Very nice. Um, we can store the table coral, the stalker tooth. I did also look up how to get those power connections to work, and I think I have a good idea. And this looks like enough gold. We really just need the titanium. It may still require a little bit of uh, testing or trial and error, perhaps, to get the connectors in the right spots. But the the connection lines can be fairly long, apparently about 100 meters, and I do have a way to at least roughly measure out 100 meters at a time. Um, the other things I'd like to do before too long, okay, it'd be great to get thermal reactor connected to this base. It would also be great to have um, plant pots put into the bioreactor room so it can always have fresh like fruits to stash to just stick into the bioreactor. And then I've got a vegan bioreactor going instead of sticking live fish in there, which I still feel honestly pretty terrible about. Um, so I guess first things first, let's get some food. Let's get some. Okay, I know I said I felt terrible about sticking live fish in the bioreactor, but uh, we do need some fish. we need. I think I know where we can find some Reginalds. I think they're in this area, pretty close to our base. There we go. So these are the foods. Oh, there's a diseased one, but it'll cook. That's okay. Oop, was that another one? Yeah, they're just everywhere here. It'd be great to get more salt as well, because salted Reginalds are great food that keeps forever, but we are pretty hungry at the moment, so I'll just cook them if I have to. Here we go. I do have 2 salt, but I mean, I'll take as many as I can carry, pretty much. Alright. We got biters in the water here. This is a pretty safe biome. I know we're like right next to Reaper Leviathan territory, but I think it's technically far enough away that we're okay here. We just got these reefbacks making noise. We got peepers, but hey, we got more Reginalds. Yes. You can spot them by the tails. It's, they're pretty easy to find once you know what to look for. I suppose I should get back to... Where did I leave my sea moth? Let's get back to that. Sometimes I forget that you do need oxygen every now and then. What am I hearing? Sand shark? Something loud and bitey. Okay, let's see now if we can find more salt. I feel like we've got plenty of Reginalds for the short term anyway. Got quartz all over the place, which when it comes to the time that we'll be kind of beautifying the base, we'll definitely need lots of quartz for windows, for glass enclosed walkways, for aquariums, for observation rooms. We're just bumping into fish as we go, but not taking damage at least. This wreck could be worth spending a little more time in, but I am a little worried about food. Do we have... We've got nutrient blocks on us. Running low on water. Didn't actually bring much with us. And we were pretty thirsty when we left. This wreck, I remember, every time I find this wreck, I feel like I can never remember how to get into it. And I feel like whenever I'm done exploring it, there's always like several ways to get in. I could be misremembering that, but feels like I always miss 1 or 2 obvious ways to get into this thing. Wreckage, yep. Salvage. Let's see. Reginald's, I feel like I have enough. Do I have enough? Got a ton, yeah. Laser cutter. Get that titanium. We want salt, though. Would love to find some salt. Don't get me wrong, I will take the titanium, but yeah. Inventory's full, but we can store some stuff. There's some salt. And we just couldn't fit a whole other salvage. Alright. Let's store the titanium. That's full now. Yeah, let's grab that wreckage and we'll head back.
30 seconds.
Oh, geez, we never got back in. Okay, Seamoth is still over here. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and more salt right behind that sand shark. We'll just wait for him to calm down. Go in. Get the salt. Get out. Any more? No? Okay. Is that a cave we want to explore? This looks like it goes back down to the magnetite. Oh no, is this a... Jeez! Yeah, it looks like it goes... to where all the magnetite was, the crab worms, the mushrooms, the jelly shrooms, I guess they were, right? Where's our base? There we go. Okay, so we want to stock up on our food, and then is that another way down to there? God, yeah, I think so. And then it'd be really great to brave the Reaper Leviathan once again and try to connect our base to the thermal plant. And then after that, I think we can focus on finding dry land, getting... I'm not sure what I necessarily want most, but I usually plant a lantern tree. I like having bulbo plants as well. Okay, so we need... Where's our fabricator? We moved it, right? Did I not rebuild the fabricator? How did that happen? Am I going crazy? Is it in here? I don't think so, right? Did I take it down off the wall and not rebuild it? Coral is one of those table coral samples. I guess that must be what we did. Huh. Alright. So we are gonna salt up a bunch of these Reginalds. As much salt as we have. Oh, actually, I did have an extra... Where was it? Oh, the coral tube sample. Yeah, so I can make... Do we have any salt in here? We do. Okay. I can make bleach. Because I don't think there's any other use for that. So, you know, might as well. Make all this titanium. Make water. Salt up another couple of fish. And we have more. Ooh, I don't know if we need 3 cooked ones, but oh well. Let's eat the cooked ones.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh yeah, we didn't need to cook that many. Okay, well, so maybe it's time to go back. Let's grab all of our gold. I hope this is enough. And I don't necessarily know for sure. If basically, I think I know how to connect power to the base, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna know it's working until I've built all of the connectors, and then once the last one is in place, I think it either, will work or it won't. and we will know at that point. I wish it worked differently, and yes, there's our old friend, the Reaper Leviathan. We got a sand shark down here with us too. Just sort of keeping an eye, making sure we haven't gotten his attention. Did we end up... Oh, there's gel sex here. That's funny. Yeah, so we might be safe if we stay way down here, but boy, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this. Okay. All the silver we could ever want. We could just drill that right now. I don't necessarily want silver at this moment. And I don't really want to drill with the Reaper around. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some gel sex. I'm going to build a power transmitter where it appears that it will connect to this thermal plant. That appears to be... Oh, look, the line is here now. This was not showing up before. I'm not crazy, right? This definitely was not showing up before. Okay. This is gonna make things possible now to figure out if we're doing things right before we get to the end. Okay, can I actually go this far? I feel like it should have stopped working by now. Okay, now this is apparently too far. This is apparently fine. Let's try this. Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Okay, let's go back to the prawn suit. Can I put... Oh, let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Swim a little faster when you're not holding a tool in your hand. This is great. This is perfect. Okay. We're making progress. If this had just shown up, these lines, I swear they weren't working last time we tried this. And I thought it was going to be guesswork. But looks like we are a little bit luckier than that. Let's grab salt. I don't know, after not too long from now, we will have more salt than we'll ever know what to do with, but for the moment, I still like to grab it when I see it. Now, what is that? Is that more silver? Or is that titanium? Looks like silver. Yeah, okay. Oh, another one of those vents. One of those alien constructions. Okay, so our base is this way. It's not actually too far away. Let's get out and build another power transmitter, and let's see if we can just go, like, to the top of this cliff. Perhaps? Yes? Not he... Oh, wait, does that... This works. Perfect. Okay, oh, does that... And it's connected to the base. We have power. We don't actually need fuel for the bioreactor now. Okay. Well, that is very nice. Let's see. Grabbing more salt. Do I want to get any closer to that warper? Shoot. Shoot. I don't. I want to get far away. And the Reaper Leviathan still... Oh my god. Have I mentioned why I'm afraid of warpers? They can't kill me as quickly as the Reaper Leviathan, so they're not quite that scary. But they have a unique ability to warp you out of whatever vehicle you're in and out into the open ocean right next to them. And then they cut you with jagged, I don't know about jagged, scythe-like claws. And, oh, it hurts. It hurts a lot. So it's best to avoid. The Reaper Leviathan can't force you out of your vehicle. So as long as you're in, if you're in a sea moth, you can survive like one chomp. If you're in a prawn suit, you can probably survive more than one, but honestly, I'm not sure. Notice, by the way, our power situation. With the bioreactor, I believe we had a total power capacity of like 650. With the two solar panels as well. I think the solar panels were giving 75 each, so the bioreactor was probably 500. Yeah, there we go. It's at 250 out of 500 at the moment. With, 3 fish still in there as fuel. But now from 650, we're up to 900 total power capacity. And that extra bump, that whatever it is, 250, if I'm doing the math right, from the thermal reactor, that's just forever power. That's night or day. We are good, and our power is going up with our filtration machine still active. So I don't know, I'm feeling good. I feel like with our titanium and do we have lead? A little bit. I think I want an exterior grow bed to start farming gel sacks. I think that would be handy. We can store a bunch of that food. Let's see. And do we have any extra water? We've got water to grab out of the filtration machine. So now, yeah, when this thing runs through its entire cycle, you get 2 salt and 2 large filtered waters, which is just really great. And then when you grab it, there's a little visual and audio glitch that lets you know it's filling up a water bottle right now, but it's actually just done. Anyway, yeah, so you get salt, which is great for curing food. You get water, and the really like dense, I don't know, big water bottles, they get 50 instead of just 30, or just, what is it, like 20 for the bladderfish water. I'd like to use the not as good water first. Don't need to carry this much. I don't need to carry the gold anymore, or the salt for now. But I would like to grab that lead, and do I have any more lead over here? No. So I don't know if 1 lead is enough for another base platform. That's what I'd like to build, and I might not be able to. Let me see for now if I can. It's here. Yeah, it requires 2 lead. So I will need to go... most likely source of lead is one of these sandstone deposits that can give gold, silver, or lead, but it'd be awesome to find a big lead deposit that we can drill out. That would definitely be ideal. I don't know how likely that is. I know they exist, but I don't know if we're any more likely to find lead down in the blood oil biome. Let's see. I feel like checking the mushroom tree area. And, you know, there's another reason to check that area. We would like, pretty soon, to build a Cyclops. And we still need to find pieces of Cyclopes to scan to learn how to build our own. Now, I don't know if we're going to find anything like that in this wreckage, but I still would like to explore this wreckage, and we're in a better position now. We've got a little more time, I think, that we can devote to some exploration. Let's see here. Provided we can find a door that works. This is not a door we can do anything with, unfortunately. The whole thing is pretty... kind of, I don't want to say mind-bending exactly, but just a little disorienting. It's kind of a C-shaped bit of our ship, the Aurora, down here. Like I said before, I can never remember where the way in to this thing is. Always feels like once I find it, it's so obvious, but until that point, I'm just clueless. Nothing looks right. Sometimes underneath there's an entrance. Maybe on this side. I feel like I looked here already. We're about to run out of air, so... Might have to check this out later. Alright. Still want to find the mushroom trees if I can. Or, again, just a big outcropping of lead. That would be swell. Trying to manifest it right now. There's that big salt deposit again. There's... Have I gone in a circle? Is this our thermal plant? It sure is. Which means the Reaper is around here somewhere. There he is. Oh, hello, sand shark. Yeah. Okay, we want to go where it is going. There's kelp. Oh, and it's getting dark. Lovely. Silver again by the looks of it. Here's the mushroom trees. Okay. I'll feel safer when we're down at the bases of mushroom trees. Alright. Very nice. believe there is a canyon somewhere around here. Ooh, and that looks like a Cyclops part. The bridge fragment. Now I know we have scanned fully one part of the Cyclops, but not the bridge. We need one more piece of that. Okay. What do we need? Bridge and engine. One piece of each. And then what else was there? The hull. So we already have the hull. If we find that, that's just more titanium. But bridge and engine. And we know we found... What was that? The bridge here. So we could potentially find more. I don't know about finding more down in this canyon, but I have found this. Oh, and there's our lead for another another base platform piece. That would give us more copper, which is not what we need at the moment. What is this? An egg? Yeah. Can't do anything with those for a little while. More limestone. Salt. Okay, so yeah, there's lithium sticking out on the walls here. Tons of lithium. This is a great place to go if we need more of that stuff. But I knew that there was something interesting to find in this canyon, and here we have it. A little alien installation. Now this is through that gateway we just went to. It goes from water to air. So we are still under the ocean, but we are in a breathable environment right now. And there is an interesting alien structure to scan. Can we scan it, actually? We've seen something similar to this, so maybe this one isn't scannable, because we've seen, I believe it called it an alien arch. I thought maybe there'd be more to find in here than that, but I guess not. Just another mystery waiting to be solved. But in the meantime, we've got this cave full of lithium, which is definitely going to be needed later for making our base more structurally sound. When we add in all the glass pieces and just in general, adding pieces to our base makes it less sound. I want to just trying to come up with another word, but hull integrity less good. I don't know. Anyway, when we add on to our base, and especially when we add the glass portions, it's going to require more reinforcement elsewhere, and that's where that lithium is going to come in handy. But for now, we can hold off on gathering too much of that. Also, there's these deposits that the prawn suit can drill up. Tons of lithium to be found in the mushroom trees. Make a note of that. Okay, is that another egg? Yeah.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, and do we need water? Did we... Okay, we brought some. Alright, still looking for Cyclops pieces. That looks like a moon pool piece. Yeah. Take the titanium, I guess, but maybe we don't need too much of that. What else can't we find? Something new? Something good? Is this... that looks good. Bridge fragment. Good. Okay. So we found the bridge here. I have a feeling that pieces of the engine are going to be found closer to the wreck of the Aurora. And I'm not sure if that's exactly right, but I feel like we should check another biome. That looks like another bridge piece. Yeah. So I think this is just where we find bridge pieces. Tons of salt, my gosh. Alright. Salt and lithium in the mushroom forest as well, but not the lead outcrops I was kind of not necessarily hoping for, not really expecting at all, but looking for sure. Seamoth? How are we doing on storage? Oops. We still have this whole inventory, right? Oh no, we've got... Oh, just a single salt in there. That's fine. Let's load it up with the titanium. Okay. Now, the Aurora wreck is going to be roughly this direction, I think. Oops, I ran out of jump juice. Let's get it back. There we go. And I don't think I'm going to find pieces of the Cyclops in the kelp. But maybe just beyond it. Ugh. I will admit, it can be a little bit tedious to explore using the prawn suit, but not giving up. Okay, jumping across the chasm. What do we have over there? Some salvage. Okay. Oh, is this that, like, giant tube? Is this the giant tube or just a giant tube? It looks a little different than what I remember. It leads to a cave. Oh, this is a different one than the usual... than the one I'm more familiar with. Lots of quartz in here. Okay. Alright. Well, not what I'm looking for. Maybe that's the biome we need, but I don't think so. I still think I'm heading the right way, but it's a little bit farther than I thought. Now that's the way down to the jelly shroom. That's the jelly shroom cave. I think that's like the main way down that I went down before. This over here, just beyond the red grass, I think this is the spot I want to search for the Cyclops engine. Now, obviously, I found two parts of it already, and I wish I could remember where that was. I suppose if I go back and watch all the videos, I can figure it out, but if I don't find it today, maybe you can tell me. This looks like stuff we've already explored. That looks like a bit of sea glide, so that's early stuff. What am I walking on? Am I glitched? There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's Sea Glide. Oh, and my dog. My poor dog is begging to be let out now. Well... Okay. I can't ignore him, so I suppose it's time to sign off. And hopefully we will find the Cyclops engine fragment that we need, and maybe build it on the next video. We'll see. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.